All right, so it is the morning after, and I definitely feel like we gotta talk about Derek the Black Beast Lewis and the flying knee heard around the world. Now, this is something that we've talked about in the past. Derek Lewis, no matter what people think about him, that man absolutely enjoys his flash. Most times, he starts his matches off with something crazy, something flash, whether it's a freaking roundhouse from his lead leg, a jumping roundhouse from his rear leg, or a flying knee. This is a guy that loves to do those kinds of things, and for some reason people look at him and the only thing, Derek Lewis, he's the brawler, all he wants to do is wing overhands and hooks. But Derek Lewis can fly. That man can absolutely fly, and that is what he demonstrated yesterday in that match, man. The moment the referee said go, he fucking sprinted at his opponent, Jorge Masvidal style, against Ben Askren, leaps into the air, catches him with a clean knee. Beautiful, swift flying knee. It actually lands flush on the chin. The first time that I saw it, like while I was watching the match live, it looked like he got blocked, right? Like it kind of got blocked and his opponent just fell back from the sheer weight of Derek Lewis. But no, that knee landed on the butt, floored his opponent. Derek gets on top of him, starts raining down ground and pound. His opponent attempts to get him into a leg lock, locked in single leg X, try to get a heel hook going. But it's very difficult to get that kind of thing going, especially when you've been dazed and you have a freaking Derek Lewis with his power punches raining down hellfire on you. And so he's freaking blasting this dude. Boom, 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 boom. His opponent Turtle, Derek, just hammers him. And you can tell homeboy was just stuck. He wasn't going anywhere. He did his best, man. He tried to move. He tried to use grappling to slow down the onslaught, but it was just not enough. And Derek Lewis gets him out of there. Of course, in classic Derek Lewis style, there is no, I'm just gonna win normal. No, Derek Lewis wins the fight, takes off his freaking shorts in the octagon, and starts giving everybody to suck it. Oh my God, man. It is amazing. It's fantastic watching Derek Lewis come back. This is something that we talked about because when we did that fighter showcase that we did, we talked about how Derek Lewis at the moment, well, before that last fight, he wasn't really doing good, man. It wasn't the good part of his career. He had a loss to Tai Tuivasa, then a loss to Sergey Pavlovich, and another loss to Sergey Spivak. And all those losses were finishes. He got KO'd by Tai Tuivasa. Then he got TKO'd by Sergey Pavlovich, which of course is no surprise. Then he got arm triangled by Sergey Spivak. So for him to come back against Marcos Rogerio de Lima and put on performance like that, I mean, he got him out of there, stopped him quick, record time. You're as good as your last performance. And right now, when you think about Derek Lewis, that is exactly what you're going to think about. You're going to think about that last performance. That was absolutely beautiful. There's been a lot of talk about how Derek Lewis is also losing a ton of weight. Man was showing six-pack abs, which is amazing, bro. It's kind of a testament to, what happens when you start taking your career a little bit more seriously than in the past, which is in terms of physique and how well you eat and how well you diet and all that. It's not really something we see heavyweights care about too much because of the weight limit, right? You can walk in, you can weigh in at 265 pounds and it's okay. So a lot of these guys, they don't really care too much about what they eat. They get to eat whatever they want. But seeing Derek Lewis put in the work, I'm pretty sure doing some strength and conditioning now, losing the weight, he's gonna feel better. He's absolutely gonna feel better. His movement's going to be better. His power is going to remain. He's not gonna lose that power. The man is a powerful guy. He's always gonna have that. He'll be faster. His conditioning will be better. He'll be able to train longer as well, not having to carry around that excess fat. Dude, good things happen when you lose weight. It's just that simple. This can only be a good thing for Derek Lewis moving forward, and hopefully he keeps it up. That's really all I wanted to say. We had to talk about Derek Lewis. I had to make a dedicated video just talking about the man because that was a beautiful performance, and I'm really, really happy for him. And hopefully he keeps that shit up. I don't know who we're gonna see him in there against next, but whoever it is, better watch out because you don't know what Derek Lewis is gonna do next. Next up, it could be a wheel kick. Next up, it could be a freaking flying 360 wheel. You never know. Better watch out. Watch out when it's Derek Lewis. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys thought about that fight. And next segment is going to be on Tony Ferguson. Let's have a conversation about El Cucuy. So that's coming up next, and I'll see you guys then.